Hey guys, AMD here, and I'm going on another beautiful sail with Vanessa through the Bazaar. I've had a couple of runs since I got the pack recently, but nothing with the new items and nothing very interesting. I think skills are better than enchanted items, but you know. Fiery Lighter could be interesting. Toxic Shoeblade, Turbo, Zoarcid. I like Zoarcid a lot. I kind of want to do some of the new friends stuff. Turbo's not the greatest enchantment, but hey, double haste duration is double haste duration. Yeah, let's see what JJ has for me. He might have something that does a little bit of burning, and yeah, let's be happy with that. Could go Pyro or Fanged Inglet. Considering we already have the lighter, I'm more inclined to go for the Fang here. Although the plus burn skill or adding burn to a lighter early isn't the worst thing, especially if I also get the Volcanic Vents, which is the medium item with multicast 3, that does 1 burn. I put it on the board for a reason, I guess. Just never expect the 10% crits. It's like if you played League of Legends back when runes were a thing, and you would put in the 0.6% crit rune as one of your bronze runes. I think the bronze ones were called runes. Well, we got what we asked for. Never upset about that. We did start with an enchanted friend, so this should give us 2 experience. Okay. Wouldn't be upset immediately on items, but I don't mind this day 1 board necessarily, and I'll just grab my free silver item or regen. You know, I usually take the silver item, but I think the regen can actually make like a significant difference in a fight, so I'm gonna grab that. Like, what if she got the Viper skill and the regen just like is by far the difference maker? I'm just gonna try it here. I don't know. Okay, that is quite a bit of scaling, but he does run out of ammo, and the regen might help us here. It's 100 damage, but when this is done going off, he's out of damage, and we have regen. I mean, there's no way to tell what we would have gone. I have 3 regen, worthless. Never take regen. Wow. I'm never upset at Kenai or Arms Dealer, but I'm down to try some burn shenanigans, and 3 burn is definitely much more impactful than 1 burn. It makes this go from a 1 damage item to a 6 damage item, not against a skill or a medium item here, but I think I will take the skill. Getting hard shell here is fantastic. The fact that you can get monster kills from those things has made them much higher in my book. I should have gone for a burn item there. I wasn't thinking. I'm taking an early Orange Julian here, and a Vanessa's amulet upgrade, and this is a friend, but I'm kind of more interested in trying to do the damaging friend stuff, so I'm just going to keep on going. I have to assume with hard shell that we beat. We do no damage. We're gonna go to the coconut crab, see if we can get our skill upgraded. I'm now realizing that we actually do negative damage. We have no real damage scaling. Yeah, 10 damage every 11 seconds is probably not it. Oh, 11 damage. I apologize. I have scaled the Orange Julian. Oh, because I gained gold in the fight. Wait, can I play Concealed Dagger with this? Could this be the Concealed Dagger build? If I find an early Concealed Dagger, I think, man, I should have thought about this and gone. I don't think there was the guy that drops Concealed Dagger. Okay, well, that's not an item I'm playing. Although, could hit for... No, it doesn't. It's not your current shield, it's your highest shield item. Okay, what have we got here? Nothing here that we really want to deal with. I'll take the lighter upgrade. pop snappers could actually be decent here. Maybe I'll grab those. Yeah. I'm just gonna sell those because selling stuff isn't bad. And yeah, I guess I'll do that. I might not give it haste. I'll take plus burn. Bronze plus burn. Okay. And oh, I didn't fight the thing, so I'm level 2. He's level 3. Fully expect to lose this fight. I don't know about this orange Julian guy. He seems kind of slow. I'm also a level behind, 100 HP behind, but I got I have 3 regen. This guy is already 3/5 Exodia. Yeah, he is already freezing 2 items at it. Like, who invented this? Why am I doing okay? Oh, just lighter. Just lighter. Just lighter. 5 burn lighter. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should play the pop snappers too. Incredibly surprised I won this fight. I guess what I didn't notice was that this guy's only... Yeah, this guy, what, he applied 18 burn, or 18 poison and 36 burn to me in total. For each friend I have. I only have 2 friends, huh? No, I want this one to get that. Okay. No, it's rightmost. Oh, rightmost. 4 gold, 3 gold, or possibly 6 gold. No, possibly 3 gold. I'm just gonna take the loot. It's a good middle ground. I guess maybe I should have taken... Well, I got the feather, so I should have definitely taken the loot, knowing that there's a feather behind, but maybe the 4 gold's better because it buffs the Julian, and I'm kind of playing for this. Here, I'm not going for the gold, even though it would be nice to earn some money, but... I mean, weapons I think are good for us because we are... we are playing monkey. Yeah, but these weapons... could this be a powder keg game? Because this buffs it. You know what?
Use it well.
I wiggled it and did the thing that I do a lot, which is I wiggle it and then accidentally buy the item. 20% crit versus... Or maybe we just get rid of the Fang, but if we're not buffing, if we're buffing not the Fang, why are we Julianing? Yeah, but... Oh, we're buffing the barrel with Julian. We're geniuses. So my fear here is that Scout Trooper just runs us through, which is very likely to happen. However, if we gain 3 gold in this fight, then technically it's buffed our orange Julian more than going, well, I guess if we got, that means, the only way that's true is if we got the skill from the Flame Dancer, and we wouldn't be upset about that. But we win this fight anyways, because we have the barrel and we're burning for a pile. How many times did Julian go off? 1. There's a large chance we should be putting... That is definitely something we are interested in. There is a large chance I think we should be putting Julian in our inventory. But... yeah, we're not taking 3 regen. We made that mistake once. Escorting the convoy. No dice. Upgrade a bronze tier item. I assume we're upgrading Julian here. There's no reason to upgrade the Fang, and I assume this gets double bonus from getting gold.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Yep. Transform, no. I don't really want to go to the shop, so yeah, let's just invest in ourselves.
My fight isn't with you.
We're against the baddest here, or just baddest.
I'm a bit of a legend on Bazaar.
Looks like we are level up on this guy. No, he just doesn't have much in his inventory. I guess he's spent his time fighting and getting skills. Having the hard shell here makes me much more confident in this fight. Yeah, didn't even proc though. Powder keg did quite a bit of work there, I think. Let's check the damage. Yeah, 200. Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage. We might be charging it too fast. Maybe we want it to be like a really slow powder keg. Because of the Julian, but I don't think that's true. I don't think we're going to be running this for long. I think we're trying to go into small fiery weapons or something. When you burn, reload this one ammo. See, that seems, and it's guaranteed crits, that seems more like the type of thing we want to be doing with the Julian. It's like that and maybe a katana, but I think the katana is a little bit hopeful that we haven't, like, that our 10-second cooldown has gone. But if we find a fiery katana, like from the bird later or something, that would be interesting. This is just when you gain gold. Okay. When you haste or slow, this gains 5 damage for the fight. That seems pretty good. I kind of want to try this, because we do end up hasting a decent amount. Yeah, let's run this. Maybe we end up with, like, all the friends. I don't know how, like, I think we will keep the Uzi for the... That is a silver grenade. But I think the 20% crit chance is just better. I do think we actually beat Prince Marianas. We have a lot of damage, and we do get a 114 HP shield, which means maybe we should be prioritizing chocolate bars because of this skill. Yeah, I mean, all our items just got 35 damage. That's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Our shield is gone. We get crit here. Okay, well, we got 4 gold, so that's 4. That didn't... We got 4 gold that fight. This... Oh, it's not double. Why did I think it was double? Maybe gold is double? Or does the cooldown just go down? Okay. We do want... No, we want small items. I think the powder keg thing, isn't it? Let's see. Increase the... It's just the cooldown, huh? Well, lower cooldown isn't such a good thing. Find a golden orange Julian here. I have diamond orange Julian day 4. No, I think I want a skill. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to that event like every hour possible from now on until I lose 5 runs because of it. Or just have 5 really weak early games because of it. Like what? He did freeze my lighter, so I'm missing quite a bit of the regen I would have. And I'm, yeah, dually is just dually nowadays. Well, I need to... Okay, so I think the build's going to be the Zoe Arcade, some burn things, Julian, Iceberg, and then as many small burn things as I can get. I think now that we have lost this much, if I want the game to go late, I need, when you crit and your weapons get, yeah, we'll take weapons crit. I think once the game starts, like, going late, like, dualies assemble the things so easily that, I'd rather see multiple. Yeah, I'm okay without that one. And I'm okay without those. It sells weapons. When we burn, we do gain regen, so that does make that better. It is a 9-second cooldown though. Maybe we just put pause on that for now. I do think this item is still bad though. I assume we beat Trash on SHADOWMERE pretty handily here with the shield and with the regen. But no, yeah, I'm just gonna go for that then.
They don't have a fight permit.
Like, we just will get a pretty ridiculous amount of regen in this game. We could play for like some regen items maybe. If we can like find a shovel or something and start looking for some Mac items, or we just go to shops later and look for the big regen items that are better. Maybe some of the pig regen and burn items would be good. Try to stumble into those if we can. That is a dog, and we might be trying to buy and sell a lot. I'm gonna go to the docks. I'm gonna take a weapon. I don't think these are potions. I think 2 burn here. I think we're playing this for the rest of the game, pretty much. So, just for the reason that we have heat lever, and it's good with a Zoar good. I'll take 10 gold. Buffs are Julian quite a bit. Oh, we should probably be playing this Uzi. How much crit do we have? Just 10% from the skill, and then, okay. Maybe we don't play that Uzi yet. We save it for later. Maybe we try to get fiery on it though.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Like, there is a breakpoint of regen where you need to be essentially one shot, but it obviously scales as the game goes on, and yeah, we might be outscaling it, or we're not gonna outscale it for the whole game, but there's a mid-game point where like your regen is just doing work. So right now our regen is definitely keeping us alive, but it's not outscaling the poison. I don't think this will be a game where we are building around heat levers so much that we get to that point, but it is possible, I think, with like a lighthouse and a very good slow board to just amass a hellish amount of regen. Dog. Man, I love how like a lot of the items in this game are just named what they are, like fang, musket, and then there's like obviously more interesting things, but like, yeah, these are literally just pop snappers, and they look like pop snappers, and they are pop snappers. None of these are of very much interest to me. Okay. Friend gains +1 multicast for the fight. Increase this item's cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. I don't think that's very good for us. On the other hand, Sea Shadow is very interesting to me. I think I will buy this, and I think this item is just bad. So I'm gonna take that out, and we can cut the Fang for now. Yeah. What does this do? I think running these 2 items together could be very strong, but I think we're trying to do this stuff, so I don't think we're running card table. Yeah, let's move on. I don't really want to roll. I'm kind of poor, and I need to figure out how to make more money. That is money. Probably less money, actually, than going to the other thing. I will go to Loan Shark here.
What's that eye smelling?
I think we could end up with like some weird build where we're just trying to like do all the financial things. Oh, this fight isn't going well, huh? Oh, never mind. We got that 500 damage crit. Also, we're scaling musket. Life can't be that bad. We are hasting a decent amount, but I don't know if it's enough for the thing. There's value in these, but we kind of want money to go up, not down. We upgrade an item here. We're hasting permanently, I think, already. I'm not paying enough attention. Maybe we just take the silver steel tier skill then. Like, I feel like Vanessa's is a very good upgrade for tempo, but
Oh, does he know it? Try oiling or new food.
yeah, it seems good. Okay, so we're running these 2 now. We're pretty locked in on those. We're getting our orange Julian's cooldown down quite a bit. I think one thing we are very worried about right now is sustain. Not 100% sure what we're going to do about that. Do we want to go MO? Not necessarily. I think we are fine selling these two. Let's just grab a small boost and let's grab HP. I think HP might be better than damage here because we have this. So it isn't effectively an extra 10% on top of the base buff. Leo Assis. 48. I don't think that skill's enough, although this has 20% crit, so that's kind of scary. Okay, he didn't crit on the first one. This has now a 6-second cooldown, and the 500 damage crit came through, and that was fine. Okay. We're starting to get some money. Maybe we can find like a Coven and Ambergris and really farm up some money. Try to go for like some weird pig level stuff. I like the fact that instead of appearing later, this item just, and like having more money to buff it, just the cooldown goes down. Because it actually feels like it is doing quite well now.
Come on in. Let's chat.
I don't think I'm that interested in Ice Pick. I am interested in getting out of Pop Snappers at some point soon, though. Yeah, I don't think we are very interested in that. I think we're interested in more items that, like, we're kind of interested in getting out of these two so that we can have more items that, that benefit from the Julian. Because I'm trying to, like, center this build around this guy. Yeah, let's go for Treasure Turtle. I know I could get this skill, but actually I don't know if his skill by default is Bronze. Let me check that. Ghost Pepper his is gold, okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why it feels a lot less impactful. Although I don't know, I'm still at 36 regen in this fight. But yeah, I'd be very happy to replace Pop Snappers with something like that burns as well. Okay. Plus 12 gold we are happy about. That's plus 12 damage. I'd go for a burn skill, but I don't really want to go for a weapon skill here as much as whenever I use an item, I get 3% crit chance. The first time I use a large item each fight, haste 3 items. No, thank you. First time I use a large item, no. Whenever I haste, freeze for 4. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take a fight, even though a small burn item would have been great. This is a fight indeed. I don't know if getting an extra 6 regen. Okay, I want to sell that for the Julian. And then I do haste a decent amount. I mean, it's going to be a little bit less, but I think that's going to be more impactful than the grenade for this fight. I do not believe I'm winning this fight, but what got... Did Sea Shadow get pegged? Oh no, I think Orchid got pegged, yeah. Okay, he's on his second life. Holy cow.
We have no white flag. I burned it.
Yeah, that seems good, man. This, I still have not gotten the second life from this guy. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think it exists. Yeah, we can go here. This seems like it's pretty good. And then I do have a vehicle. Hear me out? Question mark. We can just kind of go crazy. We play Fang. This could work. Quite possibly hasting that is better, but haste one vehicle, reload one ammo, weapon gains 20 damage. No, I don't think it's a captain's quarters game. I think that just having a small weapon here is better with the captain's wheel, because we already have the vehicle. Although it would let us play pop snappers, but I don't think I want to be playing pop snappers. Like, I think as soon as I get a fire enchant, like, I can hopefully get rid of the lighter. Or I get to have a fire enchanted item and a lighter, and I just gain more regen. Okay. Yeah, this guy's doing a lot of stuff. This guy is doing a lot of stuff. I didn't get the freeze on that when that went off, so I think I lose.
There is always a price for no.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm just too slow. It's day 7. I think it's might be the issue with the build. Why didn't this go off? Wait, I'm rewatching this. Okay, it did go off. This item's just weird. Like, it can't get frozen either. I think it's just because for the cooldown to change, I wonder if the way the thing's programmed is that for the cooldown of Sea Shadow to change, it like essentially becomes a new item for the fight. Gunpowder is interesting here. I think I'll just take loot though. Okay. It's an upgrade hammer. Don't think I'm playing this game. Don't think I'm playing the grenade again. Don't think I'm putting that back in. Don't think I'm putting that back in. Just simplify my life a little. Let's go aquatics.
Hey, it's my favorite air breather.
I'm gonna buy that. I have 2 aquatic items, so I'm not gonna play that. I'm going to buy this. Okay, iceberg is definitely something I think I am interested in. What am I playing it over? I guess this, and if I'm cutting that, I'm probably cutting that. Do I want to haste the lighter, or do I want to start hasting these guys? I think I want to start hasting these guys.
I'm sure you sailors know how to use that.
Sell.
The keener the
I can
blade,
sell.
the quicker the fight.
Buy this.
You use that to defeat tyrant
And do I want a clamor instead of this? No, I think this plus this is good. Am I hasting enough that this becomes better than this? I don't think so. I think iceberg is currently very, 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 very incredibly strong item. Just going to go get my experience.
The Bazaar is more than a city. It is their
Try this into the Wandering Shoal. Okay, so there's a chance here that I'm just not doing enough for how much I've invested in this Orange Julian, though. Like, maybe I just need to either get Obsidian Lighter or another item, but I feel like I should be trying to... Like, by the end of this fight, it's at a 5-second cooldown, though. Like, it's quite possible that 3 small weapons here would just be better.
Ride that tide.
Poisonous. I know Poisonous Iceberg does like 3 poisons, so don't think I'm interested in that. I wonder about Sea Shadow. It's poison 6, so that's not it. Orange Julian. Orange Julian. What enchantments do to you? Poison 9. Okay, none of those are it. I think I'm down to go artist and go random on iceberg because some of them are so good. Well, that's not true. I mean, yes, some of them are incredible. Like icy and shiny both just make it double. The burn would probably be just great. I don't have the upgrade hammer anymore, do I? No. I think that's just worth doing. Restorative is not what we wanted, but that's alright. Can't always get what you want.
With no weapons?
But try sometimes. Okay. No.
I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
So right now the iceberg upgrade is one of the primary things we want. I'm just selling these things. I'm gonna keep the small items that will replace the iceberg, I guess, but after having enchanted it, I doubt I'm not rolling you. I doubt that that's actually the case of what I'll do. Okay, here's a dually. Hopefully he's bug dually, and the iceberg buys enough time for our scaling. And what would be great instead of an iceberg is an icy tripwire. Or iceberg, icy tripwire, sapphire. We cut this guy and we just do something else with our like couple of item slots. We definitely want to upgrade this though. This is healing. I mean, into dually, restorative iceberg is actually kind of nutsy. Let's see what you did. Yep, you froze 34 times and you'll need for 1500. That was definitely enough. Yeah, I'm just like, there's so many dualies late game now because dually feels almost oppressively strong just because his builds are so easy to get. But he isn't very fun to play, so I think it's okay. Like, dualie's fun the first couple times because it is a lot of math and it scratches that part of my brain, but could try for some blunderbuss stuff. I don't think so. I'm not so interested in ammunition right now for the reason that I just want to lower my cooldowns as much as possible throughout the fight, and then win while iceberging them out. Sells tools or get a tool? I'll take a free tool. I will so gladly take a free tool, brother. I think Death Knight Reaper is not a very good test for us because we're not doing that, so let's go to Reynad. And I get to hear Reynad voice lines, which is an absolute joy. I do have a tool for this. It's not a tool, that's beautiful.
Ah, well done.
Oh, I got the all well done. I didn't get flamed by Reynad. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking this, but I think it's just like these items could be anything. It just like iceberg has gone up so much in value between mech and dually in my book, because it just feels like there's very few single item goes off once builds. Like even like explosive potion and stuff have to go off multiple times. I guess vat of acid. Well, vat of acid just got nerfed. Haste and charge or this. I think I'm gonna go haste and charge. So 8 times use a non-weapon item each fight, charge 1 weapon 1 second. That seems pretty good. 5-second freeze versus 4 doesn't seem that good. Yeah, I'm gonna take shield dash here.
How thin the barrier really is.
Enemy uses a non-weapon. Okay. Enclave Revenant. This fight feels like it's probably not going to like be a problem at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure this horse doesn't trigger stuff when it goes off either. Like, for your opponent. Or for you, but... yeah, I mean, I already have a 1.7 second lighter. Charging this. And my items end up with... wait, can I see it? It's like, while it's flipping, I can kind of see what the damage got up to. Okay. Could probably do with gumballs. I don't think I'm playing pickles, and I don't like how they end up in my inventory. Yeah, I'm down for some gumballs. Having restorative on this actually, I think, really complements my build, even though I don't think it's a very good enchantment on it. And considering the amount of poison that both, well, that mainly Mac puts out, having restorative seems better almost than shielded, but there is also a lot of burn going around. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, so this one might be a problem. Yeah, it's just hasted and it just goes off again. Yeah, yeah. So like a build like this with the one item that does, I don't know. Let's look. Yeah, what? 2,000 damage and 400 in burn and poison. Yeah, we're not beating that. Okay. Well. Burn. Burn is what we want. I think it's just burn Fang. I don't think we have the luxury of waiting for fishing rod. If I had a way to reload the Uzi, I would put up my Uzi, but let me check. Sea Shadow. Sea Shadow is just burn 9, so we don't really want that. Could put it on Iceberg, but I think that we just prefer doing this. It's only, yeah, 3 burn.
Rally men, blades to the wind.
But that's okay. Because it just means we're charging the Zoar good more. And now I kind of want to replace the lighter with, like, Dream would probably be Obsidian Catfish here.
Hope you packed a change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
Man, we don't have a heavy thing. We don't have anything that really makes use of that. +5 burn is a lot of burn, but I think we get 20 burn as soon as Julian goes off, so that's not it for me. Belt is a great item, but I don't think it fits in this. No, I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Is this good enough to replace that, and then we can run one more item? I don't think so. I do not believe so. Do we want? No. No. Okay, if we find something big and expensive here, we can take it. I mean, it's big and expensive, and it does buff this by 12 damage. This could be a cannonade build. We put cannonade instead of the iceberg. No, that's bad. Okay, last roll. Do we just run this instead of Sea Shadow? I think so. I think so many builds just have problems dealing with this.
I guess you can keep it.
Or, honestly, please tell me this isn't what we're doing. Okay, actually, this is kind of cool. I've wanted to do this. I'm just like, yeah, I can get behind this. Let me check what the upgraded nitrogen hammer does real quick. Okay, it freezes an additional item, and okay, so we really want to upgrade this because we can get this thing's cooldown so low, all perma hasted, that we are just popping off. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a much better scenario than the Julian. Now, do I want to run another weapon anymore? Oh, Fang just got a lot worse though, didn't it? No, because it's fiery now, so it helps us get the haste going on the Sea Shadow more easily. Yeah. I don't really want to sell the Julian for gumballs, so I'm just gonna take a small weapon. That is a diamond narwhal. I don't want to run it into that. I kind of just want to test. I'm just going to fight the property baron. I think we should be fine here because I don't think his first hit kills us with this thing. Unless it crits. Yeah, I guess it's kind of likely to crit. Okay. Well, this guy's not our target audience, I guess. Because we are running an iceberg. But iceberg nitrogen hammer seems like it could work quite well. I'm taking money in poor. 226, huh? Sells skills. Yeah, we really want that. 31. Yeah. Rest in peace, plus 228, Julian. But we definitely want Frostfire. Okay. Hopefully it's not one item Vanessa, because I don't think we have a build that's great in that matchup. And it definitely is a very interesting one item Vanessa build. Man, that's actually really cool.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Wait, how's he reloading? Oh no, that just went off once. Oh, he's not reloading. Wait. Turbo silencer, when you haste it for 2 seconds, he's attacking that. Oh, and he's just trying to run 5 items. Okay. Yeah, interesting build. Yeah, nitrogen hammer kind of pulled it off. Yeah, if he had a bunch of junk items, that build would have been much more one-sided for us. Or that fight would have been. Sadly, we don't get anything from our fishing pole here. Let's just grab something free. Manta shrimp. Not going to be playing that. We can go to Curio and find something, maybe. Yeah, I think this is the only thing that's worth it. I don't think we can afford a roll right now. Upgrade an item. We are definitely upgrading nitrogen hammer here. It just gets so much stronger. It gets an additional target and an additional 200 damage per freeze. And hopefully we find a radiant enchantment somehow. That would be, I think, the dream. These are both 2.6 seconds. I think I will just put it on the lighter. He's been here for a while. We're not charging our large item, so I think I'm just going to try the Wood Colossus fight here. I feel like we do much better into players than monsters. But yeah, this of the recent iceberg runs I've been doing, I think this one has so far been the least impressive, but I don't know, we hit a 10% crit there, so maybe the game just got mad at me for saying that. Yeah, Void Rage would be great.
Maybe a skirmish.
Well, thank you, game. Small on weapon, sure. Okay, what's up, Illusory? Small spice or medium though. I'm gonna go here. Pig shop. This could be interesting. No, no, no. I'm going to roll just in case. Yeah, that's very much worth playing. I'm sad that I put the burn on the lighter now, but I think this is worth it. And should I start hasting that instead of the Sea Shadow? I don't think so. I think I'd rather it just has a lower cooldown.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom.
I'll take a Damager skill here. When you freeze, reload 1 ammo. That makes Uzi playable, but we don't really have a reason to play the Uzi, do we? Static acceleration is actually pretty good here. We do haste a lot, and for a long time. Okay, let's see what Max got for us. Hopefully it is like a weapon mech. Yep. I think we just clear this matchup really easily. Oh, he does have a toxic poppy field, which will do a lot, but... yeah. Just bonked him with that. I really think a Radiant enchantment would make us feel glorious with this, with our bonk hammer, our nitrogen hammer. Guess I shouldn't call it bonk hammer because it's not the hammer from the guy with bonk, but I didn't see how much that did. I wonder if it is actually better than the lighter, or if the lighter, I guess this starts us off similarly fast, but I wonder if the lighter was better, because this goes off and then this goes off. I need to look closely at that next time. Okay, we are at 7 wins now. This run is feeling better. Still kind of sad I sold that Julian, but you know, he carried us through the mid game, and do I risk it? I think I risk this. I think it's worth the experience. Okay, not so upset about losing that one. We thankfully don't actually use that many items. Like, our activations are like not that fast relative to our use of nitrogen hammer, so I don't think we're that worried about the caltrops.
Walk it.
Singularity.
Full sail, my boy.
Wonder if singularity is better than the burn. For the reason that it gives us like another way to just like break up our opponent, and we do get to lowered cooldown quite a bit. But having one less way to burn does mean our Zor could charge us less quickly. I think I'm just going to take HP here. Oh wait, I should have made this heal more. Chant with shield effects. It's probably just nitrogen hammer, but I'm gonna check singularity. Okay, it's shield 60, so I just think we slam it on that. Or we could play Steam Ladle and put it on that, but I think we just slam it on nitrogen hammer. If I find Radiant, I think I will over enchant it, but or like switch the enchantment, but
Go ahead.
I think nitrogen hammer giving us a shield or being like somehow giving it lifesteal or something like that is pretty great. Okay, he is playing some weapons but not that many. He doesn't have that many items. Oh, he does actually with enchantments have quite a few weapons that can crit, but I think Iceberg kind of beats up on Palanquin. Did I destroy anything? I don't think this went off. Oh, it did get slowed for 12 seconds, so I don't think it went off, but yeah, felt pretty good. He never even got this off. I think yeah, I got tagged by a freeze. Okay. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good so far. It's a really interesting build we've ended up with. I would like to run one more cool item, maybe instead of this Fire Fang. Wonder what the best Sea Shadow enchantment is. Definitely shiny, or freeze. Yeah, everything else is just whatever. I'll go to non-weapons here. Don't really need a wanted poster at this point in the run.
You're listening to your
Yeah. Move on. Go to Fins. I think it's worth giving our heal items 20 heal. 20 heal unless if it procs like 40 times in a fight is a lot. Let's go to Void Colossus. Now the question is, can we fit in Eye of the Colossus? Probably not. It's just too big, I think. Oh, he did get rid of the Iceberg. We do run into an issue, which is like if they have a way of locking down our nitrogen hammer, we don't really win. But I think that is alright. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty great. I mean, more haste than the Orchid. I think the longer freeze time is worth it though.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Got a friend who sells tools.
Come on in.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything in particular, but sometimes you'll just bump into something, I guess, is my thought process. Let's go to Jewels. I think this is better than the healing. Maybe not though, because what we are worried about is getting one shot. Like if this guy has like a spiked shield, for example, that is our worry. So let's see. He has 8,500 max HP, shielded private hot springs, snow cloak, when you freeze. This is all when you freeze, right? Oh, and he has this. The first time we fall, below half health. Okay. Well. We got rid of his ice luge before it went off multiple times, which is pretty good for us. He does have 400 regen, but we do have. Well, he did freeze a lot of stuff, huh? We had 1200 burn on us, but we had a 25,000 shield. Man, when you freeze charges, I thought it was only when I froze. So how did I get so many freezes off? This only froze 19 times. I guess 19 times is enough charges once Sea Shadow. Is Sea Shadow even able to, like, what's happening with the Sea Shadow item? Like, is it just unbothered by everything? Okay, so it does get frozen, at least. But, yeah, I mean, this thing's cooldown just goes down so low. I don't think Ice Luge would have changed that much. Maybe, actually, if Steam... No, like, look at our shield. Yeah. Killed him twice. And watched it twice, so I guess I killed him 4 times.
This is how you win a war.
Okay, so we are up to 9 wins. Pretty interesting game. I think this Sea Shadow item is kind of busted. And I think, like, between this and I think Iceberg right now is very strong, like, because I think your matchup pool, I think in like 80+% of matchups, it is very strong. You might run into the Vat of Acid stuff, but Mac's been nerfed. People aren't playing him as much. People are playing so much Dually, quite a bit of Vanessa, and quite a bit of pig builds, especially weapon pig builds that require weapons that attack a lot, and punishing things that try to do stuff a lot seems very, very powerful right now. Yeah, let's go for Vanessa skills, I guess. Well, when you use a weapon, weapons adjacent, no, okay. No. I have an Uzi. I guess I'm just gonna take this in case I end up getting another enchantment that works great on the Uzi. I don't think I care about any of the buffs, so I might as well just go here and see if I can find a Zoarkut upgrade. When you haste or slow, no. Well, I'm just going to take this, man. Is burning still great? Like, yeah, I have this. Maybe I do think that this is just better, and maybe even this is better, but yeah, but Singularity is kind of cool. Let's see how many of this octopus's items we load. But yeah, I'm like realizing, well, and I should have realized this earlier, I Void Rage, playing more burn items is just a lot better. Especially considering the fact that I lower their cooldown so much. Like, I'm burning every 2 seconds here. The lighter would be the same. I think I can run the ladle as another way to win as well. That is an octopus. I don't think I can fit that one in there. Let's take diamond tier, hopefully loot. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that's going on there for sure. So that's going on there. I think that this one gets damage. And then I think we should just be playing this. Actually, this. I don't know why I'm going for experience. There's no chance I level. That was just a complete mistake. My bad. I will take the shield though. Okay, Vanessa. Should I play this to destroy small items, which could be very impactful in this fight? I think so, actually. And the reason why is I think there are certain small Vanessa items here that could, for a day 17 or a day 14 level 17 build, could be literally like cornerstone pieces that make everything work together. For example, in a shipwreck build, multiple pearls could combo off each other. In a slow build, hitting a Clamora or a Ray could be very strong. In a seaweed or aquatic build, hitting the seaweed or whatever, like a lot of their small items or their scaling, if it's a catfish build, hitting the catfish, stuff like that. I think this just gives us like random outs to just like undermine the entirety of their build. So Clamora and Silencer, like Silencer here. Okay, we're just dead. Maybe. Yeah, we're just dead. This guy just... yeah. Okay, well, I don't... To be fair, actually, maybe with the burn hasting me, would have been different. But yeah, I'm just not set out to beat this. So this is like a build that I don't ever expect to run into. And when you do, sometimes you get bouldered. Sometimes they're just really slow. It's okay. Yeah, that was a good game. I might upload this one because I think it's another game just showing that like it's not perfect, right? Like there are 2 fights in that game that I lost, and if I was running other items, I could have won. But yeah, builds that have to go off once. So Vat of Acid, I guess Boulder beat Iceberg, but if you're prepping for, if you're stumbling into a bunch of dualies, because we didn't really see the dualies, so maybe this isn't a great example. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day.